Hey, y'all. I'm riding around and I really need you guys to know that it is imperative for you to own a vehicle. And I say that because I'm driving around and I used to take the Burlink, that's like a little transit bus from I lived in Pemberton. I would take it deep in Browns Mills to drop my kids off at daycare. And then I would take it all the way back to, I think, West Hampton or Willingboro. And then I'd have to do it again in the evening. And then, for those of you who live in Burlington County and ride public transportation, the it'll it's like a 3-hour trip from deep in Browns Mills all the way to Beverly. And when you don't own a vehicle, you limit your resources. And what I mean by limiting your resources is when it comes to your job or working, expanding, because you don't want to travel forever, to get to work and home and whatever. And then you have to rely on the buses, the bus schedule in order to, so you kind of have a limited time frame for your work hours. Also, you limit yourself when it comes to your health care because they have it set up like this. They know, certain areas that where the bus is kind of shaky, maybe a little iffy, whatever, those that know. And so you're forced to go to these shitty doctors, and because you don't want to travel 3 hours or 2 hours on the bus to go to the doctor's appointment. And also, you're relying on other people as well. If you don't want to take public transportation or whatever, you have to rely on someone else to do something for you. And I just need y'all to get a car, okay? That's the fastest way to become self-sufficient? Shit. I took my written test in Jersey and failed on my first time and got discouraged. Didn't do it again until I lived in Ohio years later and passed on my first time. I was a late bloomer. I got my car when I was 24.